Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sleep Deprived podcast, episode 119.
That sounds right, maybe. Yeah.
Are we on 119?
119, baby. We could just make up numbers at this point. There's so many.
Yeah, or I guess you could say episode 1 of season...
Season 27.
Season 4.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, episode 1 of season 4. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing today?
What is up, dude? I am doing great, Mika.
Dude,
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing so fucking
awesome.
I'm freaking I'm so hyped to record. What about you, Panda? Panda? Oh. Mika.
Yeah,
Prop him up. I think he's sick.
Panda, you okay?
Here, let me give him some medicine.
Oh, hey guys, sorry.
Oh.
That was awkward. I don't know what got into me. Do
Hey, Panda, how you doing
You think-
today,
Welcome
man?
back to life, man.
you guys think semen's ever been used for anything medicinal?
Yeah, probably. Let's look it up.
You know,
Has semen ever helped anybody?
I know I just asked the question, but have you guys heard about that scorpion juice? That's like really expensive.
No, let me look it up.
Dude,
Mika, have you heard of the scorpion
Really
juice?
expensive.
Well, I know that
they-
like, scorpion venom is used for medicine.
Yeah, and it's made with scorpion semen. So there you
That's
go.
not- Is it actually?
No, it
No,
just
No,
comes
I'm
from
just-
the
I'm
stinger.
just saying things. Should be
Basically,
that shit's really expensive.
Yeah, what I heard was there's like scorpion venom that comes from the stinger that is worth like hundreds of dollars per milliliter
really
because it's because it's really hard to harvest and because the scorpion itself, like it has like I guess a period of time where after it stings you with venom it has to like regenerate more venom and it produces only small amounts at a time, so
I mean,
Yeah,
it would
but
be
it-
easy for me. I would
Yeah, but I mean,
just
if you could-
negotiate a better deal with the scorpion.
well, if you could see, the thing is, if you could make a scorpion farm, then you could really start raking it in.
Exactly.
lot
That's
of
what we
people-
should do.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sleep Deprived should just become a scorpion farm.
Yeah, that would be really awesome. We should try to think of the most immoral thing that we could do, because that would probably make the most money because no one else is willing to do it. Like we should harvest like baby blood
Oh, what would
and then
we?
sell it
But like, what would? Why?
because no one else is willing to do it
Old people love young blood.
other than the Clintons.
They get transfusions.
Yeah, there's that billionaire. Have you guys seen that billionaire that is like taking his young son's blood to like stay youthful?
Dude, what?
Yeah, there's this billionaire. I don't know how old he is. He's in like his 40s maybe, or like he's like 50. And he has like an 18 or like 17-year-old son. Uh-oh. Panda's turning into a villager in Minecraft.
Oh, no,
that
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
took the golden apple. He takes his son's blood and like injects it into himself, and he lives only on like multivitamins. It's really creepy. He looks really weird. He looks
I
like
feel so messed up.
like Data from Star Trek.
Is he like? Is it working though? Like, is he?
Like
Does he look
that's
younger?
the thing. Like I don't know. Like he has all these fucking machines in his house. Like he's like strapped up to them like Darth Vader, and they like pump in every little scientific chemical they can find. You know, he's just obsessed with this crap. I think it would
So-
be really funny if he just like gets cancer.
Here's my whole thing with this. Like, I feel like if there were like readily available and like convenient ways to maintain your healthiness and like your youth for longer, it's like sure. But if you're spending like 20 hours a day to like extend your life by 3 hours, is it worth it?
Yeah, are you really extending your life? It sounds like you're wasting it at that
Yeah,
point.
well, because
Like-
like you could just be doing better things and like
Like I understand like, you know,
Yeah.
spending an hour a day exercising or like trying to eat a little better, but when you're like strapping yourself up to the fucking machine to get an x-ray every day and like you get out and you only eat vitamins and like raw chicken, like you're like wasting your whole day. Like he should have one day at least where he eats like a Burger King Whopper.
yeah.
Like
Well,
it's just
that's
sad.
with honestly, like on the fitness grind, it is recommended you do have like one cheat day at least.
Yeah, you got to have a cheat day.
It's just better for like compliance to the program you have set for yourself to eat healthier, but it's also just like better for your body because like your body needs to know that you're not starving pretty much.
Yeah, they say like when you're dieting, a popular tool, and hey, I'm not a doctor, so don't listen to me. But a popular way is like diet for 5 days of the week, and then like a day or two on the weekend, eat like a more normal calorie amount, and so that keeps your body like regulated. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's true, but I've heard that. So
no, it is true from what I've heard as well. Also not a doctor, but yeah, it helps regulate your appetite and your cravings for like junk and stuff. It's just good.
I don't know. That guy just freaks me. We should put a picture of him on the freaks me out. We should put a picture of him on the screen. He's pretty
Yeah.
terrifying. His face looks like it's made of rubber.
What's his name?
I don't know his
Goofy.
fucking name. Nobody cared about him until he started fucking strapping himself up to the Darth Vader machine and eating like 900 vitamins a day in pill form.
So Panda, okay, let's say you have $2 billion. Are you doing the Darth Vader vitamin regimen?
Dude, I feel like it hasn't really helped him that much. Like maybe his body, but like his face looks his age.
Yeah, he looks like a freak. He looks like simultaneously 60 and 20. It's kind of creepy.
I heard about this. He's not quite a billionaire, but he sold his company to PayPal for I think 600 or 800 million. And he's been spending $2 million a year in order to also appear youthful. And he has this video on YouTube where he like goes through his routine. So he uses like a bunch of lasers. He uses like a bunch of vitamins and like blood transfusions.
Yeah,
Have
they
you
love
seen that guy?
lasers. Like they're gonna get cancer. They're like strapping them. They're getting an X-ray every day and like putting lasers in their skin. Like they're gonna get cancer at like the age of 50. Like it's over.
Yeah, man. I don't know if it's worth it.
The
Yeah,
stuff billionaires do is just really funny.
a better use of that much money, I think you guys all can agree, is a submarine because that like you can see underwater and explore.
It's really funny how every single person with a high net worth was invited to go on the submarine somehow. Like Mr. Beast was invited to go on the submarine.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been an awesome video.
I think we can do even better. We could spend our multi-millions on like a spaceship.
They do
Just
that.
like throw us into space.
They already do that.
But oh, they do?
I mean, well, they don't really go into space. They're like all these billionaires are like obsessed with space tourism, which is never going to be a thing. Where like you spend like $500,000 and you get in a spaceship and you go like just a little bit higher than a plane for like 5 minutes and then you go back down. That shit sucks.
Dude, they should put the thrusters on full in like a spaceship and just like launch and leave the atmosphere and keep the thrusters going and just like not turn them off
Yeah,
until they
that would be
like
fun.
break through the atmosphere.
You guys think in this decade we'll go to Mars?
I don't think so, honestly.
In
Yeah,
this decade?
I don't think so, personally. I mean, like, what
Maybe
do you
in
mean
the
by go to
30s.
Mars? Like a human?
Yeah, like humans will be at Mars, they'll be walking on Mars, they'll fuck on Mars, they'll eat on Mars, they'll do everything on Mars.
I don't know. Maybe there will be a more strong, like, Cold War between the U.S. and China, and then we'll have like another space race. That could be kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
And then China will beat us there, but then we'll pretend we won.
If I'm not mistaken, I feel like NASA wanted to send a manned mission by 2030 something. Like
Yeah, we just don't have
mid-30s.
the funds. We're putting 90% of our money into war right now. So
Yeah. Can I be honest with you? Like, why do we care so much about going to Mars when Earth is so fucked up right now?
I think that's why. I think it's another one of those billionaire dreams. It's like I want to make enough money so that I can go live on Mars like by myself, away from all these poor people.
Can we just like, can we make Earth good first? Can we like fix the problems here first?
They're making New Zealand really cool.
What?
Like every billionaire has a bunker in New Zealand. Do you know that? Once the apocalypse happens, all the billionaires are going to move to New Zealand. It's going to be like a 1,000 population billionaire bunker town. It's going to be awesome.
Dude, living on Panda, would you rather live on Mars or would you rather live on Venus?
That's such a stupid question.
No, it's not. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
explain
no.
after.
Let them cook. Wait, but isn't Venus just gas?
No,
Yeah.
is it?
It has a.
It's hard. You can like stand on it, can't you?
Yeah, it has a rock surface, I think. But here's
What,
so
Mercury,
basic. Go ahead, Panda.
Mars.
You'd rather live on Mars?
That's the only
Yeah.
right answer.
So here's why I'm going to
Venus
tell
is
you
hot.
why you should
It's
live
hot.
on Venus. Here's why I'm going to tell you should be living on Venus, dude. Okay, so it is very hot on Venus, that's true, but if you're high enough in the atmosphere, it's actually like it's basically Earth temperature. Like you could go outside in nothing but like an oxygen mask.
So
if
how
you
do we
need.
stay up there then? Are we just always strapped to like a spaceship?
Is this
We
gonna be
would
like
need
Wally?
we would need like floating cities like in BioShock Infinite, basically. But honestly, that might be easier to do than colonizing
But
Mars
Mika,
because yeah,
what if we fall off?
then you die for sure.
And you die, yeah.
That's a good
You'd be
point.
gone. But it's like, okay, think of it this way, okay? Like imagine you just go outside in nothing but like a t-shirt and undies and like an oxygen mask in the skies of Venus, and you can just like enjoy a nice leisurely stroll in your floating city. It's also much closer to Earth, so it'd be easier to like ship water and like food and stuff. And it would just be like much easier to ship building materials, or like if there's an emergency, you're closer to help.
You're literally
Versus-
just describing like Skyblock in real life.
Yeah. Versus Mars is like much further away. It takes much longer to get there. Every single like space would need to be like modular. Like you could have a soccer stadium outside in Venus, but on Mars you would have to build like a whole like soccer dome that's insulated from the atmosphere. And yeah, you would like constantly be inside. You could never go outside unless you're in like a spacesuit, you know?
But Mika, it would be so much money to export water from like the good old US. Meanwhile, Mars, we have the caps. We can just melt that shit and get water.
Yeah, but do they still have the caps?
Maybe.
I'm gonna be like an Earth conservative. Like I'm gonna stay on Earth.
Well, yeah, of course. That's the ideal is like to stay on
Yeah.
Earth. Yeah.
I don't know how the technology would work to keep these buildings afloat in the atmosphere of Venus. It seems tough.
I don't know actually.
Solar power.
Yeah. What if you just had like a bunch of propeller hats taped to the bottom of like your floating city?
That's
with, like,
fun.
solar
Yeah,
power?
we can all be attached to those like fan mechanisms that those YouTubers build. You know those guys who like sit on a chair and it has a big fan on it and they just fly in their like local town.
What? I've never heard
You
of
haven't
that.
seen those?
No.
Oh, they're pretty fun. There's one where like a bird lands on a guy while he's doing it. It's just like you're just strapped up to this giant fan basically, and you have a parachute above it, and you can just like fly. There's a word for them. I forget what they're called.
Is it a fan chair?
That sounds like some cartoon shit. Like that
It is
sounds like-
literally cartoonish.
That sounds like getting a magnet and putting it in front of a truck, and then it moves the truck.
Yeah, when you fly in the fan chair, do you make like cartoonish noises?
They should. They look like what's the fucking guy that is it Evil Knievel? Yeah, they look like Evil Knievel. They should all be wearing an Evil Knievel outfit with a big cape.
You go
when they
like
go up.
whoop.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Ew.
Yeah, you make little airplane noises.
Honk honk.
We should have like air cops that sit in those things and follow the flying cars.
Air cops?
Yeah, like people are in flying cars. You know, flying cars are like exist now. We're all like moving around, and then you have
they do?
no, I'm saying like in this hypothetical world, and then the cops they have to sit in the fan chairs and follow you around. That would be fun.
They should just have like one cop assigned to each flying car, and like they just have like rope that they hold on to, kind of like a sled. Your car is the sled, and they have a giant megaphone. So it's like
They're just following you around all the time.
Yeah, it's like I want you to imagine a bunch of like Santas, except the reindeer is a flying car, and Santa is the cop sitting on like the chair fan, the fan chair. You just like make it like an illegal left turn. He like puts his megaphone on. He's like, "Hey, that was illegal."
Is he Obama?
Panda, would you rather have a flying car or a fan chair?
I'd rather have a flying car, Mika. I'd rather have a flying car.
That's
a car and can fly. Wait, can the
That's
flying
dumb.
car also be a normal car?
Well, no, because
No.
it's a flying car.
Yeah, it's
So there's no
basically like a
wheels on
small
it.
plane. No.
There can be wheels
Yeah,
on it, but like
So
just
it's
for
just a
show.
plane then.
Yeah, that's the dumb part, right? It's just a plane. Why'd they even call it a flying car? We should all just get a plane. Everybody has a Harrier from MW2.
How are they gonna like control traffic if everyone is in a plane all the time? You know.
They don't. It'll be a libertarian dream. People in the sky can fly wherever they want. It'll be beautiful.
4th of July is gonna look a lot different. What with all the flying cars crashing into each other.
It would be awesome to shoot off fireworks at like people in flying cars. Like try to like hit them with them.
Yeah, I feel like if people were in flying cars, the incidences of like people shining lasers into the night sky would just
Oh my god, I would be doing that
skyrocket.
every night.
Are you serious?
Yeah, fuck those flying cars.
That's so irresponsible,
We're
man.
staying on the ground. The ground is where it's at.
So irresponsible.
I'm getting a RPG rocket launcher, like that Kai stream, and I'm
Dude,
shooting them down.
I'm getting a bow and arrow.
Dude, if you hit a guy in a flying car with a bow and arrow, that would be fucking awesome.
That's kind of like the future and the past mixing right there.
I would support you until the day you die. I would visit you in prison. That would just be super fucking cool.
Panda, imagine you just shoot your bow and arrow into like a flying car's tire, and the guy driving is like, got a flat tire, and
Oh,
just,
yeah,
like,
this
does a
does
nosedive
nothing.
into the ground. Would you fletch your own arrows, Panda, or like, would you just like how would you source these arrows, dude?
You know, actually, Mika, here's the thing. I changed my mind. I think I'd get a slingshot like
Oh hell yeah!
Bart. Like Bart.
Like Usopp.
Usopp, yep.
So would you shoot like walnuts at him?
I'd shoot everything I could find. I'd shoot animals. I shoot.
Animals.
I shoot.
I'll leave the
I'd
animals
shoot
alone.
pretty much
man.
anything. Nah, man. Some squirrels, they'd probably make a pretty mean dent.
What?
I actually
Leave
don't
the
think so.
Squirrels
honestly.
alone.
You need like
Well,
a denser object, like a rock.
Well, what's an animal that's as hard as a rock? An armadillo. I get an armadillo.
Yeah, maybe an armadillo or like a tortoise.
Oh yeah, tortoise. Don't fuck with me when I got my tortoise on me.
A
Dude, those
tortoise
guys will bite
slingshot
you.
would be crazy.
Dude, tortoises will straight up like bite your fingers off. They won't let you shoot them.
They're too slow.
No, they're
dude.
too slow, dude.
Nah, man. Have you ever seen a tortoise or like a snapping turtle try to like
Snapping
bite
turtles
you?
are different, but aren't regular tortoises? They're like kind of slow.
I don't know.
Or do they start? Do they save all their energy for that snap of the mouth?
I don't know, dude. I'm pretty sure they just really go for you, man. They don't hold any punches back.
Do some turtles come fast?
They come really fast. When they
There's
see a
gotta
hot
be
see a hot turtle, they come right away.
Let me see a big booty turtle.
How do you think? Do you think like? Oh my God, Hannah, Jesus, we
Okay?
gotta. All right, let
Sorry,
me
guys,
dispose
I
of
don't know
that.
what
One
that was.
second, Mika, put that in the plastic baggie. Okay, I got another one.
Sorry,
We can
guys.
analyze this later.
That's the tortoise coming out. What were you saying, Astro?
I don't know. I think I was talking about hot ass turtles or something. Do you think turtles like instead of like seeing like a hot ass, they just see like a cool shell? They're like, damn, that's like a hot ass shell.
That's
Like,
lame, dude.
I want to
If I was
hit on
a
that.
turtle- If I was a turtle, I'd be looking for that turtle rump.
You can barely even see them.
Well,
Exactly.
honestly, like
Whoever has the
honestly,
bigger rump.
amazing. I could see it because I was watching this dinosaur show with my friend called Prehistoric Planet, and they were talking about how like Triceratops, they would have like very colorful, like what are they called? Frills?
Penises? Oh.
No, dude. They would have very colorful, like the iconic Triceratops like cone head, and apparently like it was used to attract mates and stuff as on top of being defensive, and they found that out because they found there was like a bunch of pigmentation on like the bones or something. So it's like I wouldn't be surprised if a turtle would like be like, "Damn, that shell is hot."
You know how like birds when they mate with each other, they like do a little dance and like show off like their cool feathers and stuff to try to allure a female.
Yeah.
Do you think back in the day, cavemen would helicopter their dick to try to attract a female?
Dude, no, I don't think so.
I think so.
We can't rule it out. We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
have to
like,
think about
there's,
that, Mika.
I guess there's no way to know for sure, but like,
Actually, it's not a bad idea.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it would be pretty entertaining to watch.
Exactly. Like I would be amazed if I just got back from hunting some meat. I come back to the cave and I see this guy helicoptering his 9-inch schlong. Like I'd start to think twice about which cave I should be going in more.
He's got a good point.
it seems like maybe a caveman helicoptering is like you're his target audience, you know?
You know,
Yeah, maybe.
you know what's crazy? The caveman wouldn't even know what a helicopter is.
True. He'd just be spinning that shit.
He'd just be spinning it.
Maybe he would think. What would he think it would be like?
He has no frame of reference to base it on. Like, there's no wheel yet. There's no turntable. There's nothing spinning. A tornado, I guess.
Yeah, it would be a tornado.
You know, a world.
I'm gonna do the tornado dick. Yep.
Dude, I feel like cavemen already like knew how to use at a certain.
Yeah, but they don't have fucking helicopters. They're like, I'm doing the snail dick, and then they start rotating.
What I'm saying is, like, if a caveman has like if cave people have the capacity to like wear clothes, then perhaps they know that like some parts are meant to be kept private.
I don't know about that, Mika, because they have clothes on because they're cold. But what if like they just like being naked? Or
a lot of tribes still are fully naked most of the time.
Think about it. You're born naked, so that's like the right way to live. How you're born. Naked.
I guess that makes sense. When did like people start clothing themselves not out of warmth but out of like decency? And I don't mean decency. I mean like social.
Yeah, it probably wasn't thought about it like that for a while. But yeah, what do I know? You know.
Yeah. Like, were people just being naked before religion, or was it like a religious thing that was like cover up? You know,
probably before religion.
You think
I don't know
covering up before religion?
Like define religion, because I feel like humans forever have probably been they look at something they haven't seen before and they're like, holy fuck, like that was the act of some sort of deity.
I mean, I feel like any kind of religion. Like,
yeah, then
not just the Abrahamic religions.
Religion's pretty damn old, I would think.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's nuts to think about? Like, speaking of cavemen, I feel like they probably had so much room for imagination back then because, like, imagine this. It's pitch dark. You can't see anything except for, like, the galaxies and the stars. There's, like, zero light pollution, so you can actually see, like, the Milky Way galaxy when you look up at the sky. And there's, like, shadows moving around in the night and your eyes are playing tricks on you. People probably had, like, -5 as their prescription because, like... they don't have glasses, they don't have contact lenses. They're probably coming up with some wacky shit.
I think cave people were stupid.
Dude.
Like they didn't have iPhones. Like they didn't even like know what math was. And like I don't know. Like I figured that shit out when I was like 5.
You know, maybe there was one caveman that knew what math was and he was trying to explain it to all of them, but they didn't care.
But then the guy with the helicopter dick comes in and everyone's more interested in him.
They're like, "Woo!" then they start caring.
Yep. See, that's how it works.
Fucked.
The people that bred were the hot guys with the big helicopter dicks, not the math nerds.
Yeah,
I feel like
written by the winners.
I feel like the math nerds would try to measure the radius of the helicopter swing.
Yeah, probably. And they're just like, shut up, dude.
You know what's a scary thought? Dude, imagine if like cave people are as smart as we are today. Just like they had more free time.
Yeah, they probably had iPhones and shit.
Like realistically, how much could our brains have evolved between now and like 20,000 years ago? That's a drop in the bucket, evolutionary speaking. Like what if we're just as smart as cave people? We just have like more tools now. Maybe that's why the world is so messed up.
I mean, yeah, our brains probably weren't much different from what they were back then. We just have the technology that we were born with and our ancestors were born with and so on, Like, it's not like they were actually dumber. They just didn't have as much resources yet.
That's what I'm thinking.
But anyway, the helicopter dick guy was probably awesome to be. Dude, think about how fun it would be. Like, after a long day of work, you got a big old giant sloth and you're cooking it on the fire. and then everyone just starts helicoptering their dick around after eating a great meal. That'd be fucking awesome. Is there a cave painting of like penis? Penis cave painting.
You know, there's a hieroglyph of a penis.
See? They knew. Oh my god. I'm seeing some cave paintings right now.
Now, before you send this,
Yep.
think carefully about if this is something I can put on the screen.
It's a cave painting.
It's a cave painting. I mean, you might have to pixelate it, but look at this.
Where are you
It's
putting
kind of
it?
like high art.
It's in Craig.
Thanks.
If you're telling me that guy's not helicoptering his dick around, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, that thing is fully erect.
Whoa, that's huge.
And for some reason the animals are really erect.
Yeah,
too.
well, that's got to be what it is. That's got to be a wiener.
That's a wiener.
Like that's not poop or something.
Just a guy and 4 antelopes pooping out in the field. Awesome.
This
cave
really
painting.
says a lot about society.
I freaking love cave paintings. They're so cool.
What if that guy was a furry?
I think that furries are older than we think, man. There's, Egyptian cave paintings. It's always like cat people. and
True.
shit.
The owl people.
Furries might
Yeah.
predate man. Maybe we were furries first.
I think
No.
furries are pretty ancient as well.
Uh,
I feel like for as long as time itself, there has been an urge for people to become one with animals.
I agree. Wow. They had rock dildos. It's so cool.
What?
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I would have used a bone.
See, this is what I'm saying. I feel like cave people are just like exactly the same as us, just like working with less tools.
Well, I mean, yeah, they are. I mean, it's not that long ago. Like our brains are pretty much the same.
How many years ago was this? Do you
How old are our Homo sapiens? Like, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
like 10,000 years ago? Well, I know
Yeah,
Homo
13,000.
sapiens are like very. We go back like
No, that's
maybe
old. They're older than that. I feel like we
Couple
started like
100,000.
doing more. Started doing like civilization shit like 10,000 years ago.
Yeah,
Like, isn't that when we invented agriculture? Like 10,000 years ago.
yeah, I think so. Maybe.
We're really dumb, so don't listen to us.
Imagine being the human that invented agriculture. Like you just cheated life.
Dude, it was probably fucking crazy. That's like when the iPhone came out for us, man.
You know,
Man.
I feel like there's probably one guy trying to explain to everyone, like, look, we don't need to kill animals and go look for them every single day. We have all we need right here. And everyone else is like, no, that's stupid. And then he proved it.
Yeah,
Kinda like
shut
a
up,
movie.
dude. Shut up, dude. And then, of course,
Yeah.
2 years later, Apple stole that product and then released.
Well, if you want to listen to us talk more about things that we don't really know too much about, follow us over to the Patreon section where the podcast magically doubles itself in length. You get
Well,
Uh,
it doesn't magically. You have to give
our
money.
hard labor. It's our
You guys
labor.
have to give money. for
We
it to
deserve more
double.
money. Give us more money.
Money.
We're going on
Yeah.
strike, just like SAG-AFTRA, and you better give us more money.
yeah, give us some money and join our Discord server, join our Minecraft server, get extra shows, get fewer call-ins, and yeah, baba booey.
Baba Booey.
Blah, 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 blah.